Hey everyone, DDS here, back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to acquire niche scents at a very, very, very affordable price. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be focused on. I'm just going to really quickly talk about how I've expanded my niche collection without without having to break the bank on a budget. Especially, me, a lot of y'all, most of y'all don't know anything about me. So I'll just explain really quickly a little bit about myself. I am studying to become a general dentist, a doctor of dental surgery. I've been in school for about the last 6, 7 years. Before this, I was doing a PhD in chemistry. So I haven't exactly, been I haven't exactly been rolling in the dough for the last 6, 7 years. And so how have I expanded my niche collection? Besides working to acquire some of these fragrances, because this hobby is really really near and dear to my heart. I really love perfumery. It's an art form to me. It's an extension of who I am. When I wear a lot of these scents, it a lot of them change my mood. They can instantly just take me to a place where if I'm not in like the greatest of moods, they can instantly transport me to a happier place, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, and a lot of these niche scents, especially nowadays, are you're gonna be some of these are just oddly priced, in my opinion. I don't understand, but that it is what it is. And so I'm just gonna be talking about how a lot of y'all out there can start investing into niche fragrances and acquiring them for a cheaper price than you would at, let's say, obviously Neiman Marcus or Saks or Nordstrom or any of their online boutiques or anything like that. And so how do you do that? So how have I, somebody that's been, a student, a broke student, especially for the last 6, 7 years, how have I been able to acquire a pretty decent niche selection? In this video, I'm just going to be talking about a few of my niche fragrances. I'm not going to bust out all of them. There's too many, but I'm just going to be talking about some of my favorites, and I'm going to tell you guys how I've acquired them at a really, really good price. And the first fragrance I want to talk about is everyone's everyone's favorite, Creed Ventus. So Creed Ventus. So guys, retail price for Creed Ventus. I mean, do I need to do? I mean, what else needs to be said? $425 retail price. Last time I checked. I mean, God knows it could be $450 now or whatever. But $425 before taxes is what you're going to be paying for this at a Creed boutique, or if you walk into a Neiman Marcus or a Saks. That's what you're going to be paying for this guy. I paid back in 2014, I believe I paid $200 for this. So $200. How did I acquire this at $200? Y'all, the answer to that, if you all didn't know it already, is Facebook groups. So there are Facebook groups where you can buy, sell, trade, swap, etc. I'm gonna leave the links to one of the Facebook groups that I'm part of in the links down below. And honestly, everything is 100% authentic. Just trusted, reputable sellers that you're gonna be encountering there. And that's how I acquired my first bottle of Creed Ventus. Honestly, I didn't go to the store and bust out a credit card and or open up a credit card and get into all this crazy debt for a fragrance. I just did, especially in my line of work. I did a lot of tutoring. I saved up a lot of money, and when I got the $200, I went on the Facebook group, and that's what a Ventus was going for back then. It was about $200 on a Facebook group, and I bought it off of a reputable seller there. And this was my first bottle of Ventus for $200. And I want to talk about really quickly another pretty popular fragrance that just came out last year, and that is Creed's Viking. So Creed Viking, this is 30 mLs of Creed Viking, and as you can see by the level, I've already used, about, maybe 5 to 10 mLs. But, at Neiman Marcus or Saks or at a Creed boutique, you're gonna spend $500. So $500 for a 100 ml bottle of Creed Viking. Y'all, that's just insane. Even even as a millionaire, I don't think I would ever spend $500, especially on Creed Viking. Don't get me wrong; it's a beautiful. I like it. I honestly do. I really really like it. Don't judge me, but it's my workout scent. I like to wear this to the gym. Just because I have so many other fragrances, I don't. It's hard for me to find a good occasion to wear this, but I like to work it. I like to wear it to the gym. It projects amazing off my skin, especially when I'm sweating. It's just projecting like a beast, like a monster. It's awesome. I've gotten pretty nice unsolicited compliments at the gym when I'm wearing this, honestly. But yeah, $500 for this juice. $500, and this is that's for a 100 ml bottle. This is 30 mLs, and this is a decant. Obviously, I don't have the real bottle, and they don't sell 30 ml bottles. Or actually, maybe they do. I know they sell 50 ml bottles. Anyway, so this is a decant. So where did I get a decant of 30 mLs of Viking, and how much did I pay? Y'all, I paid $55 for 30 mLs of this juice. So $55, and a place where you could find that price for this amount of juice is going to be on a Facebook group that I really, really love, and it goes by the name of Fine Sense. So shout out to Steve. He's the director, or he's the one that manages that group, and he's the one that sent me this decant. I paid $55 for this, and that honestly, this is all I need because I could never. First, I don't think I'll ever buy a full bottle of Viking, and especially at the retail price, I can never imagine myself spending $500 on Creed Viking alone. So shout out to Steve from Fine Sense, and I'm going to link that group down in the description box below. If you're interested in acquiring this fragrance, but you've seen the price point and you're like, holy, wow, that's really crazy. For $55, you could try this out. And again, it's 100% authentic. It's the real deal. This is it's a nice scent, and it does last all day. It really does. On my skin, I get about 8 to 10 hours. I'm not gonna lie. It's projecting off my skin all day. So that's how I acquired that one. Another fragrance that I want to talk about really quickly that is beautiful. It's amazing for spring. I absolutely love it. Is going to be a fragrance by the House of Amouage, and this is Reflection Man. So this retail price, I believe, it might be higher now, but I believe last time I checked, it was about $250. I got this for 50% off, so I got this for $125 with the box, brand new and box sealed, everything. It was completely sealed, brand new and box. And how did I acquire this for half the price? Again, Facebook groups. I'll leave those linked down in the description down below. I know a lot of you have heard about this fragrance, especially from a ton of other reviewers that constantly talk about how this is amazing for spring. It's one of their best niche scents for spring. Honestly, it truly is. It smells beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. This is different. You're gonna get noticed. You might get complimented. I don't know. I get complimented, but everybody's different. But anyway, yeah. So perhaps you've seen some of those videos, and you're like, wow, I can never, ever afford, to spend $250, or put that on a credit card and get into debt for a fragrance. But like I said, if you have $125, plus or minus, a couple of bucks. You might not get this at 125, but you can still find this for 125, maybe even lower. on those Facebook groups. So I'm gonna link those down below in the description box. So that's how you can acquire this one for half the price. Another one that I absolutely, in fact, this is one of my favorites. I can't imagine my wardrobe, my fragrance wardrobe without this fragrance. I'm absolutely in love with this. It was love at first sniff for me, and I will always have this fragrance in my collection. It's one by the House of Mancera, and this is Cedrat Boisé by Mancera. Guys, retail price is $200 for this. And in my opinion, it's worth the price, because this is 120 mLs, so you're getting 120 mLs, but I got this for $85. $85, brand new inbox, completely sealed. Facebook groups, y'all. I mean, I can't. If I had paid original price for this, plus this, plus especially this, plus especially another one that I'm about to show you all, or plus Viking, I mean, I'd be broke. I'd be about $2,000 in debt right now. So just save your money, y'all. Go join some Facebook groups. $85. Again, this is in my opinion, this is worth the $200. But again, why spend $200 when you can just get this for $85? So highly recommend this fragrance. $85. It's a no-brainer. I mean, Sauvage EDP, which I thought was a complete disaster. Excuse me. Please don't unlike this video or dislike this video because I said that. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to offend anybody that loves Sauvage EDP. But Sauvage EDP was 120 retail price. This is 85. I know that you can't really compare those two. They're two totally different fragrances. I'm just comparing the price points here. But $85 versus something like a designer that's going to cost you 120. You can't beat that you can't beat that price right here. So $85. Another niche fragrance that I really love. If you all saw my top spring fragrance, this is going to be the last one I talk about. If you all saw my spring list, this was my number one fragrance for spring 2018, and it's going to be my number one fragrance for summer 2018. Definitely, no doubt about it. I don't think there's anything else in my collection that I have that's like this. And this is going to be a fragrance by the House of Tom Ford. Tom Ford Oud Mineral by the House of Tom Ford. Guys, retail price for this bad boy right here, because this boy is bad, I'll tell you that. This guy right here, this is a one bad boy. Man. Ooh. This guy, retail price is $270, I believe. So $200. I mean, you all know, everybody knows the price point by now on Tom Ford and how it's kind of ridiculous for his niche stuff. Especially, I mean, for 50 mLs, 50 milliliters for $270, that's some Bikillion pricing right there. Without the presentation. But yes, on a Facebook group, I acquired this fragrance here for $110. So that's almost 60% off. That's like 59% off, whatever. It's not the most accurate math in the world. But yes, 60% off for this beautiful piece of art right here, which is my number one scent for spring and summer. Highly recommend. I love this juice. It's amazing. It's an amazing fragrance. There's nothing like it. This is a nice little twist on oceanic stuff, on oceanic scents. I love this. I love this fragrance. If you love oud and oceanics, you're gonna love this. But yes, $110. $110 versus $270. And just full disclosure, I didn't get the full presentation on this. I bought this used. I did buy this used. It was only missing 1 milliliter. I checked with the seller, and I also checked I have a little scale that I like to weigh my fragrances on. I know how much these weigh when they're empty, and I checked, and yes, it was 99% full. It was only missing 1 milliliter, so I bought it for 49 milliliters. It was used, but it doesn't matter. $110. You can't beat that price. So, in conclusion, you all, that's how I've acquired a lot of my niche fragrances. Again, when you're wearing these out in public and you have these on your skin, and you're getting compliments left and right and all that. Nobody cares whether you have the full presentation or the box, or I mean, the only person that cares about that is yourself. As a collector or as somebody that um, sees perfume as art and something like that. But at the end of the day, all that matters is what's inside. So that's how I, justify my used fragrance purchases. I just couldn't imagine my collection without this, and for the price that I paid, it's an amazing, amazing deal. It's an amazing scent, and I just, even like I said, even if I had all the money in the world, I don't think I could just see myself spending $270 for just for a sealed fragrance. I mean, it's this exact same juice. So again, Facebook groups, highly, highly recommended. Highly recommended. I'll leave some of those down in the description box below. But I just wanted to share with you all how I've acquired my niche collection, and how I've kind of made it grow over the years. So in case, I don't know, I don't see too many people talking about that in videos these days. I just wanted to share you all with my experience, so to kind of just, bless and benefit the community, honestly, because the community has been such a blessing to me, and this is just my way of wanting to give back. So please, if you enjoyed this video, y'all, if you have any more recommendations or anything like that, please like this video. Leave a comment down below if there's any other tips that any of y'all would like to give. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, please. I would really, really appreciate it. Like I said in my description, once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I am going to start giving away decants, and I'm gonna start doing giveaways and decants from fragrances from my collection. I already have all my bottles here because I know by faith I'm going to get to 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If you would like some free stuff in the future, that's coming soon. I promise you all. So thank you all very much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Peace.